Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. Today we are renovating the Pinecrest apartment 404 and I am really excited to be sharing this build with you today. So today we are doing a gamer girl apartment and I am so happy with how this turned out. I think it's adorable. Definitely one of my most favorite apartments I have done. And yeah, I know I've been doing a lot of apartments recently. I really just haven't been indulging in any house builds at all. I've been really liking my apartments recently, so I'm really sorry about that if apartments are not for you. However, I love apartments. I love watching people do them. So I have been doing them quite a lot. But yeah, so today we are doing an apartment and it is of course for our gamer girl. And yeah, this is such a fun vibe for the whole apartment. And I just want to put this out there. So the reason this build is so exciting is because first of all we have this apartment, which of course is for a gamer girl, and what I've decided to do is make the apartment next to it. So like they kind of share the same um they have like a kind of balcony that they walk across, and like they can pass each other, they can go to the dumpster together, like they can kind of pass by each other. So in the apartment right next to this one, which is a much smaller apartment, I have decided to build a gamer dudes apartment. So I felt like that was so fun. So we've got like two very different vibes. And my idea for this was that these two, they're both in high school, and they're of course teenagers. They have never met each other, but maybe they go to the same school and they've just never kind of spoken. I feel like this girl is pretty quiet, maybe, but I feel like she has quite a big group of friends. I feel like maybe she's in that kind of popular group, but she's not popular. Like she's just kind of there. She just knows them. Maybe she's known like the main girl that's in that group for a long time. They've been like childhood best friends. So she's quite quiet and she has never met this guy. The guy, on the other hand, I feel like is in like the football team and is just like really into football and music and stuff like that, and has lots of friends. So that is the two vibes I have for them, and I feel like these guys end up meeting because they realize they live right beside each other. Maybe like, she goes to his house, she's like, can you keep down the noise? And then it turns out, he's actually a streamer and she's also a streamer. I don't know. This is just like the idea I had when I was building it. I felt like it was so fun. So yeah, that's just what I thought. But you could definitely make up your own story. But if you do want to go along with this storyline that I've kind of talked about, then I did make some sims, but honestly I did not go into CAS and like make these sims. I just put in some sims that I could use to kind of test with. You could definitely, make yourself some really nice sims, really cute like little teenage sims, and have them move into these apartments, and you could definitely play out that storyline. The only thing is, of course, you could only play as one of them, but I feel like that makes it a little bit more interesting, because then you're not forcing your Sims to do anything, you're just kind of watching it happen, kind of like a movie. But yeah, so that is us all finished up with the bedroom, which I am obsessed with. This is the kind of bedroom that I would love to have. And we're moving on to the kitchen, which is, of course, a pretty pink as well. I really like how the kitchen turns out. It's actually a lot more spacious than I thought it would be. It's quite big, it's quite grand, and I really like it. I think it's quite nice. So we end up fitting in here a sink, a stove, a fridge, and a microwave, I believe. So we've got everything you need. And then we also have these two little like, where they call counters that your Sims can sit at and maybe have their breakfast. So yeah, this apartment is of course made for one Sim. Like that's what I had in mind, just like one teenage Sim living here. So there isn't like a second bedroom or anything. It really is just a studio apartment, one bedroom. But you can definitely have people over. There is lots of seating. There's lots of seating in the living room, and there's a little bit of seating in the kitchen. So, you know, if you do want to invite Sims over and maybe have like little house parties, I feel like that would be so fun, like little teenage house parties. I definitely feel like this is the type of apartment that teenage house parties would take place, just because, you know, you're in high school, you're inviting your friends over, and I don't know, maybe this is another instance where you could meet your neighbor and it could be like really, really fun. I don't know. That's just the idea I had for it. So I think this is super fun. And yeah, I just had so much fun building this. Now, this specific build I did not build over on my Twitch. I actually just built this really late at night. I was just kind of bored. I didn't know what to do. I was vibing. I was sat and I was listening to like anime music the whole time I was doing this. I was just listening to like different like intros I'd never heard and like some animes that I've never watched. I was just like listening to the soundtracks and stuff. Yeah, I was just really vibing and enjoying myself. So I did take a lot of time and put a lot of detail into this and just spent a long time, you know, decorating it the best I could. And I am so glad I did. I'm so glad it was such a chill vibe because I think this build ended up being one of my favorites that I've ever done. So yeah, I am just so happy with it. And we are like almost done the kitchen, but you might notice that I'm cluttering it up with lots of like very pink and very decor pieces. So this is still functional. There's enough like space for you to for your sim to be able to cook and stuff. But yeah, I did want to fill it up a little bit with these cute little like I don't know. I kept calling them like gamer decor. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. Like, what is gamer decor? I don't know. Like, in my room, I have a lot of kind of figures around my room. So I guess this is maybe the equivalent of that. Maybe it's like their pop vinyls and stuff like that. I don't know. But I just think it's super sweet either way. And yeah, I just really like this apartment. It's definitely somewhere that I would move into if I could. This is definitely how I would decorate an apartment if I lived on my own. To be honest, this is kind of like a dream apartment. This is kind of like a dream gamer apartment because, yeah, this is definitely where I'd want to live. But yeah, so I did put a few lights in here. Like I've got these two little candle lights. Just because I did put the what's it called, like RGB light strips in here, but it's still very dark, so I wanted there to be a bit of light while it still has that kind of vibe. Like as you can see, this room is quite dark, but it's just like it's got a really nice look to it, and I feel like the lighting just looks so nice even though it's a lot darker. So yeah, I did add some candles. I also ended up adding like an extra light in between some pillars that I put because that like middle area where the floor is quite dark. So yeah, I did decide to do that and I think it looks super sweet. And this is my favorite part, the wallpaper in the kitchen. I think it's just to die for. It is so gorgeous. It's got pink and blue and yellow and it's just got all of these lovely pastel colors. And yeah, I'm obsessed with it. So now we're moving on to the streamer setup area. So this is the area where my sim is going to like do all of their streaming. So this is where they're gonna sit and they're gonna stream, and they've got a really nice background. So I made sure to put in those kind of like IKEA cabinets, so that is like in the background there, and I just put lots of fun stuff in them. I also put a school bag because yeah, our sim does go to school, so maybe they go to school and then they come home and they stream. I feel like this sim probably has to stream quite a lot, you know, to be able to kind of afford her rent and stuff. So I feel like her friends might give her a hard time about that. Maybe they want her to come out to parties and stuff and meet boys, but she just wants to stay in and she wants to stream and she wants to play games, and you know, she's just like, that's her passion. But I feel like her friends maybe don't understand that as much. And yeah, just I just think it's such a cool vibe in here. It's so nice. I really love the gaming area. I think it's so cute, and I love the kind of IKEA cabinet in the back there. I just think it looks so adorable. So yeah, this is um very like extra, you know, like this is a very extra apartment. Definitely not definitely not like an everyday build for me that I would normally do, but I just love this vibe so much. I've never built something that has this much how do I put it, like clutter and color and just, although my favorite color is pink, I have never built something that is purely pink. Like, not 100%, but has like so much pink in it. I've never done that before. So, yeah, this was definitely really fun for me to do because I've never done it. I try and steer away from pink, like pink in my builds, because I love pink so much, but I also respect and understand that other people might not like pink. You know, other people might, you know, really hate pink. So I try and kind of stay away from it. You know, we're not all the same. Some people love pink, some people hate pink. I love pink, so this is like perfect for me. But of course, you can move any sim you like in here. Like, it doesn't need to be a gamer girl or anything, you know. You can move anyone you want in here. This is just kind of the vibe I was going for. So when I was building it, what I had in mind was like a gamer girl, like, so that's what I was going for, but of course you can move anyone in here. Like, it it doesn't matter who you move in here. I think it's a super cute apartment either way. And yeah, so this is us moving on to the living space, and I love these chairs so much. They are adorable, especially that little egg one with the lights on it. So I believe these are from the high school years pack. I'm sure they are. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm sure that's where they're from. And then we've got the little tables, which are from Equal Lifestyle. And yes, so this is us just doing up the living room, and I absolutely love how the living room turns out. So I do end up switching out this little table that the TV is underneath, or that the TV is above even. I did end up changing it to a different one. So I don't know if you remember, but with the pastel pop kit, we actually got a super cute like gamer. I say gamer, it just looks like a gamer kind of table. It looks like a gamer table. Um yeah, so we've got that. It's pretty much this like one with all the cubes on it. I'm pretty sure that's from the pastel pop kit. But yeah, I love it so much. So that's what I end up putting there instead. But I just keep all the same clutter pieces on it. So I've got the little penguin, the little turtle, and then we've got the fun mirror. This mirror is from the high school pack, and it's gorgeous. I use it all the time. And I felt like this is a build where I could definitely get away with using it and it wouldn't be too much because, I mean, RGB lights are you know, they're definitely associated with people who play games. That's how people decorate their rooms usually. That's kind of what I've got in my room. So I mean, I wish I had a mirror that looked that good. I don't. I just have like the RGB lights. Um, but yeah, so that's what I went for. And then at the very front door, I decided to add some clutter, but I also ended up putting in a rack of like clothes. So we end up doing that in a minute just after I add this cute little table, which I love. So the reason I chose this rack of clothes is because I just feel like I never ever use it, and it is such a cute piece. Like, it is adorable. So I just put a little bit of pink clothing on it, and then some stuff that she might grab just as she's going out the door. So yeah, there's a few things on there like glasses and stuff, but yeah, just super cute stuff all around. And then I used this little cabinet, which is actually from the Little Campers kit, and I feel like it's more of a child's accessory, but I feel like it also just fitted in so well with this apartment. So I do end up putting it under the window just to make the place look a little bit more cluttered and nice and full. And yeah, I did try and add a runner, but I just felt like it didn't really work because there was so many rugs. So instead, I kind of close in the streaming area a little bit more, which I think makes sense. Like, if you were streaming, you probably wouldn't want to be looking straight out to your living room. So, yeah, I did kind of close it off a little bit. So there's a little bit more privacy there, which I quite like. And then I just added a few pictures and a little mirror. And yeah, and then we move on to the bathroom. And honestly, I did not know how you make a bathroom look like a gamer lives there. I was sitting there the whole time. I was like, I don't know, like what I can do here to make it look like this is a gamer's this is a gamer's bathroom. Like I have no idea. So yeah, we've got a shower, a sink, a toilet, just all the basic stuff. I tried to make it very bright and pink. Originally what we went for was a very like purpley vibe, but I wasn't liking it because it was kind of hard to get loads of purple clutter, and then I didn't like that it didn't all match and stuff. So I do end up changing it and making it purple and pink and making it work that way. So instead of going for that one solid purple color, I just kind of switched it up. I also did put a little bench in here. I don't know, I just thought it was sweet. Like I just thought it looked nice. There was a space there and it was like a flat wall, so I thought, why not, we just put in a small bench. I don't know, I like to think maybe it's just a little sauna area. Maybe she has enough money that she has a little sauna area in her bathroom. I don't know, I have no idea, but that is what I ended up going for nonetheless. And I actually think we're nearing the end of this build. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. We are going to show a little slideshow of photos now. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this is something you enjoyed. Please make sure to check out the Gamer Dudes apartment that we're going to be doing next. But thank you so much, and I will see you guys next time.